let's talk about financial abuse when you're in a relationship with a narcissist. I'll go through 5 common tactics or control methods that I've seen be used. One way that financial abuse can show up in these relationships is if they're restricting your access to money. Are all of the bank accounts in their name? Are they removing your access to shared accounts? Are you having to ask for money for really basic things like groceries, gas? And does this lead to arguments or guilt trips when you are asking for this? Another way they might be financially abusing you is if they're trying to sabotage your income. And a few ways they can do this is by discouraging you from working, basically saying, hey, you don't need to work, I'll take care of you. But of course, we know that they're going to use that to control you later down the line. Or they could be creating constant chaos, like fighting before big meetings, fighting before you have job interviews, so that you're distracted, so that you struggle to keep a job. And then debt and financial chaos. They might take loans out or credit cards in your name without telling you, leaving you with crushing debt, or they might pressure you to co-sign loans that they never intend to repay. Way number 4 is they're micromanaging your spending. You're criticized for every purchase, no matter how small. Do you really need another coffee? Like, I don't remember how many times I heard that. Or they set arbitrary rules for spending, and then they accuse you of being responsible if you don't stay within those boundaries. And then a final tactic, a final control method is using financial control as almost a punishment. So they would withhold money to manipulate you. They refuse to pay for essentials if you disobey or if you challenge them. And if you leave, they might refuse child support, or they might sabotage legal proceedings to keep you financially dependent. If any of this sounds familiar, there's a few things that you can start doing today to kind of reclaim that power. One is opening a separate account in your name and just start saving, small amounts of money secretly. Keep records of shared expenses and financial abuse, because this could really help you in legal situations later down the line. And then also reaching out to a trusted friend, family member, because isolation is really one of the biggest ways where we keep ourselves in abusive situations. So as soon as we start lifting that veil, giving little pockets of information to friends or family, it's going to make it a lot easier for you to get out when that time comes. So just remember that financial abuse, like everything that a narcissist does, is about control, and really recognizing it is that first step towards taking back your freedom. Your choices matter, and your independence matters.